I just wrapped a pretty epic gaming time with one of my subscribers, Katie. Dude, it was so much fun. We played Halo CE and we went through and we saved somebody and it was awesome. And I just felt really accomplished because I never have really gotten very far in a Halo game in my life. But then that whole experience made me think. There was a time in my life where I wouldn't play a game, or a system for that matter, if it wasn't made by Nintendo. I was a total Nintendo fanboy. I was the kind of guy that I would go in the forums, back in my CNX days, and I would get in these massive flame wars with people over whether or not Nintendo was the greatest company of all time. If you said anything bad about Nintendo, I lost it. I remember in college, my college roommate and I got into our biggest fight ever, and it was over gaming systems. He said something to the effect of Nintendo not being the greatest or Microsoft being better than Nintendo. And I was like, no! And I just lost it. We got into it. We're yelling back and forth. Somebody walks in the room and goes, hey, what are you guys yelling about? And I go, he said something bad about Nintendo. And back in those days, you just didn't do that to me. But now, I have every system. I have all the systems that were made this generation. And I haven't touched my Wii in almost a year. Now, I play it sometimes to play a little bit of Zelda, but that's pretty much it. And that is really sad coming from the guy that refused to play Sonic the Hedgehog until the Dreamcast came out. Like, I just couldn't bring myself to betray Nintendo like that. Like, I felt dirty when I got a Dreamcast. I felt very, very wrong. But then it died, so it was okay. And I was like, hey, this is something that the Nintendo gods are telling me. They're telling me that I shouldn't touch another system. And I listened for a really long time. But then this current generation happened, and the Wii happened, and I enjoyed the Wii. But there were so many games coming out for the other systems that I just couldn't ignore. There was so much happening with the online play and interactivity that I just felt like I was missing something in my gaming experience. So I turned my back on Nintendo and picked up other games. Now, I understand that I don't owe Nintendo anything and being a fanboy is pretty stupid, but that's just what I've been, and I got used to it, you know? And now I feel better that I'm actually able to play all the games and just be an appreciator of video games in general and not just a fanboy for one particular company. But I still sometimes feel bad that I don't play my Wii as much as I used to. And now with the Wii U coming out in such like short time, it's coming out this year. And I'm not even really excited about it. That's sad. Like, I don't know what to think. Like, I was really excited when they announced it, but as time has gone on, I learned more about it. I just don't really care. I mean, the games that are coming out for the Wii U right now seem to be the same games that are coming out for the current generation systems. They're not acquiring like anything from these like studios that makes something epic and crazy that we all need exclusively at this point from Nintendo. You need to basically go, and this is my advice to Nintendo. I'm sorry. This is my advice to Nintendo. You guys need to go to these studios and get them to make you some epic, awesome games. Original content with stellar graphics, awesome story, cutscenes, and everything we're getting from everyone else, but with a Nintendo spin or feel. Like, get yourself some killer apps. I don't know what you have to do, but get them. I'm a representation of the person that loved Nintendo. Like, I love you guys. But I'm starting to lose my faith, and I think I'm not alone. You need to do something, you need to do something big. Don't just port over games that are already on the other systems. Get something that is yours. Get something that is awesome. Like, and I'm not talking another Zelda game, another Mario game, because those are coming. We all expect those. We all are going to love those. But I'm talking about something huge. Remember that game that you guys, like, pretty much killed, Project Hammer? Something like that. You know, something that everyone's going to see and go, oh my gosh, I need that. And I can only get it from Nintendo. Because, I mean, the gimmicks are awesome. Like, I enjoyed motion controls. I got sick of them, but I enjoyed them at the time. And putting out another system with another gimmick, i.e. this new controller, is only going to help you in the short run. Because the fans want to play games traditionally. I think they've spoken and shown that. Just give me a Classic Controller Pro, and I'll be happy. Like, I didn't need another motion controller. Now, the other one seems awesome. I like the idea of being able to, let's say, like my wife or anyone who wants to play a movie or watch a TV show while I'm in the middle of a game. Now, instead of interrupting my experience, I can take that gaming experience in my hand and keep playing it on the, you know, the new controller. That's awesome. That's probably the greatest innovation that you guys have added to this thing. But we still want more. And I know that's crazy, but we want more. We want the internet. We want good internet gaming. Do not put it in the background this time. You guys made a lot of money last generation. And in case I'm like wrong, I remember that Nintendo was the only company that made money from every sale of every system because you guys used outdated technology. It was smart. It was genius. But now capitalize on that, take some of that money, and use it to build a great internet network. Something we can all play on and enjoy. Because Nintendo, I love you. But I'm in danger of leaving you. And you don't want me, one of your biggest fans, to leave you. I have a freaking Mario Brothers hat up there. I'm a grown man. I shouldn't have Mario Brothers hats. Do you understand this? I have Pokemon dolls. I have a Pokemon hat. I love you, Nintendo. But you're screwing up. I'm not saying this to just make an arbitrary rant. I mean this. I love you guys. But I am really in danger of not buying this next system. Because I don't see anything that I need to have. I used to be a hardcore fanboy, and I'm just not. Nintendo's lost it for me. They've made a lot of mistakes. They've done a lot of things right, but they've made a lot more mistakes. They don't live up to their potential. Like, they put out things that have the potential to be awesome, and they never quite push it there. And I don't know why.